It's Thursday, August the 23rd, 2018. Good morning and welcome to the local news for today. Muslim Feast of Sacrifice Eid al-Adha celebrated. Also, the Surinamese Muslim Association celebrated this day. Healthcare in 2018 cost 1.3 billion SRD and the milk production dropped by 60%. The government is still behind the message of the Feast of Sacrifice Eid al-Adha that was mentioned in the speech of Minister Mike Nur Salim of Home Affairs last Tuesday during the national prayer on the Independence Square. The minister focused more on the philosophy of the Sacrifice Festival, which was about sharing with each other. The start of Eid al-Adha was organized by the National Eid Committee. Staying with Eid al-Adha, yesterday the Surinamese Muslim Association commemorated this festivity. This took place in the main building in the Livornoweg, where as usual the story of the Prophet Abraham was largely repeated for the believers. After the prayer, they left for the slaughterhouse at Leiding 9 for the sacrifice. It started at 8:30 with the Eid prayer, in which the president of the association explained the different actions. There were 53 cows and 1 sheep ready to be sacrificed at the slaughterhouse. The animals are not sacrificed, discarded or placed on a fire stake, but the meat is distributed. This only happens after meat inspector Ronnie Kranenburg has inspected the meat. Further up the street, there is a mosque where Eid al-Adha is also celebrated. Here the offering had already taken place. The people were still chopping the meat and then it was sorted by the women. The cost of healthcare in 2018 are calculated at approximately 1.3 billion SRD. This was mentioned in a study by the United States Agency for International Development. This research was done in collaboration with the Ministry of Health. Last Tuesday, these results were presented to the various stakeholders within the sector. According to Maureen Wijngaarden van Dijk, the director of the Ministry of Health, collecting data is important. Data on health expenditure is crucial for the financing of healthcare. MP Jennifer Vreedzaam, chairwoman of the Committee on Public Health in the National Assembly, says that with data collection, a better picture can be formed. The latest research was done in 2006. Over the past 7 years, the cost of the healthcare sector has increased considerably. That is because more treatments and medicines are available. Furthermore, medical technology within the healthcare has also improved. The healthcare costs in Suriname will continue to rise. This growth is unavoidable if the sector continues to grow at this current rate. Vreedzaam says that more money will be needed to finance the sector. That is why the MP is pleading for more transparency. And the milk production of the Surinamese farmers has dropped by around 60%. That is the case for over a year now. According to the chairman of the Association of Surinamese Milk Farmers, Edmund Bluffpand, it takes too long to solve this problem. The decline in the milk production is a sign that the sector is now in the danger zone. This comes through various causes. For example, the unattractive price that is offered for a liter of raw milk and the increased cost of raw materials. These points are not unknown to the Minister of Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, LVV, Likram Surjan. The minister asserts that together with the organization, they are looking into which appropriate solution models can be found for this problem. That there should be improvement in the dairy cattle breeds for the increase of the milk production is not an unknown story, says Bluffpand. The dairy sector should be preserved, says the LVV minister. Bluffpand says that with the current challenges, dairy farmers are about to step over to breeding of cattle for meat. Economically, that is much easier for the entrepreneurs. The LVP minister says that the ministry is working on ensuring that all conditions are in order for the improvement of milk production and the preservation of the sector. And that will be all for the local news for today. Be sure to join us tomorrow for a new edition. Bye-bye.